Hi everybody, welcome to First Chapter Friday. This month we are going to be doing Holes by Louis Sachar. And these chapters are so teeny tiny that I'm actually going to read two and you're still going to say, oh my gosh, I can't believe she's done. So again, we're reading Holes by Louis Sachar. It's a very good story. It was made into a movie as well. So if you like the book, check out the movie and compare the two. Okay, so let's get started with chapter 1, and a page and a half later we'll go to chapter 2. Okay, here we go. Chapter 1. There is no lake at Camp Green Lake. There once was a very large lake here, the largest lake in Texas. That was over 100 years ago. Now it's just a dry, flat wasteland. There used to be a town of Green Lake as well. The town all shriveled up and dried up along with the lake and the people who live there. During the summer, the daytime temperature hovers around 95 degrees in the shade. And if you can find any shade, that's it. There's not so much shade in a big dry lake. The only trees are 2 old oaks on the eastern edge of the lake. A hammock is stretched between the 2 trees and a log cabin stands behind that. The campers are forbidden to lie in the hammock. It belongs to the warden. The warden, he owns the shade. Out on the lake, rattlesnakes and scorpions find shade under rocks and in holes dug by the campers. Here's a good rule to remember about rattlesnakes and scorpions. If you don't bother them, they won't bother you, usually. Being bitten by a scorpion or even a rattlesnake is not the worst thing that can happen to you. You won't die, usually. Sometimes a camper will try to be bitten by a scorpion or even a rattlesnake. Then he will get to spend a day or two recovering in his tent instead of having to dig a hole out in the lake. But you don't want to be bitten by a yellow spotted lizard. The worst thing that can happen to you, you will die a slow, painful death. Always. If you get bitten by a yellow spotted lizard, you might as well go into the shade of the oak trees and lie in the hammock. There's nothing anyone can do to you anymore. Chapter 2. So the reader is probably asking, why would anyone go to Camp Green Lake? Most campers aren't given a choice. Camp Green Lake it's a camp for bad boys. If you take a bad boy and make him dig a hole every day in the hot sun, it will turn him into a good boy. Well, that's what some people thought. Stanley Yelnats was given a choice. The judge said, you may go to jail or you may go to Camp Green Lake. Stanley was born from a poor family, so he had never been to camp before. And that is the end of chapter 2. Can you believe how fast that was? So I highly suggest this book. It moves along like crazy, and it's really cool to I actually saw the movie before I read the book. I still think the book is better, but the movie was very good. So thanks for listening, everybody. I'll see you next month. Bye.